In my previous video, I introduced a pair of terms on written alphabet versus functional alphabet. I also insisted you to remember that once you see a written pinyin starting with JU, QU, XU, or YU, you have to read that written second alphabet U as its functional alphabet U. Then, any written alphabet U immediately following other than those four alphabets J, Q, X, or Y must be functional alphabet U. So, the previous video detailed the vowel alphabet U together with its coherent usage of vowel alphabet U in Pinyin. And now, we continue the discussion of written alphabet U, which is also functional alphabet U. But before we start it, I will first underline the understanding of vowels. When we are talking about a vowel, we need to be aware whether it's a written vowel or a spoken vowel. Let's say in English, there are only 5 written vowels: A, E, I, O, U. However, phoneticians put 13 spoken English vowels: E, A, O, U, I, O, and including In addition, phoneticians also divide these spoken English vowels into tense vowels, or some people call it accented vowels, for E, A, O, and U, and lax vowels for I, O, and In contrast, Mandarin does not differentiate tense or lax vowels. Because of the existence of the alphabet U, there are 6 written vowels: A, E, I, O, U, U. But there are only 9 spoken vowels: E, A, O, U, whereas the alphabet or R is seen as a consonant instead of a vowel. So, when you speak in Mandarin, just lower down your sensitivity on the tense vowel versus lax vowel differences, similar to when you pronounce the later vowel in English diphthongs. Also, Mandarin has several forms of tritongue, whereas English has as much as 3 diphthongs only. So, you need extra practice for a tritongue form if you have difficulties in pronouncing it. Luckily, this alphabet U, as functional alphabet U, only has one tritongue form, U-A-I, which is pronounced as Y. Let's start with the topic of pronouncing the written alphabet U, which is functional alphabet U. So, we will skip any pinyin starting with JU, QU, XU, or YU. Actually, in general, the pronunciation of written alphabet U, which is functional alphabet U, is very straightforward. That is, as simple as U sound, except when it's followed immediately by alphabet N. Then, the combination of alphabet UN is the United Nations. It's pronounced as UN. There is a spoken vowel between them. And you have to remember this, the United Nations. I mean, the combination of the alphabet UN. You have to. As mentioned in my introduction video number 2 on list of pinyin set, Neither alphabet I nor alphabet U ever leads a pinyin. And by the way, Mandarin has U sound. So, what do you think will be the pinyin of this Mandarin U sound? Please take a guess. Here is how to pronounce the written alphabet U, which is functional alphabet U in Pinyin. BU is pronounced as Pu. CHOU is pronounced as Cho. CHU is pronounced as Chu. CHUAI is pronounced as Try. Please put attention that this try is a tritongue. CHUAN is pronounced as Chuan. CHUAN is pronounced as Chuang. CHUI is pronounced as Chui. CHUN has the combination of alphabet UN form. So CHUN is pronounced as Chun. CHUO is pronounced as Chuo. Please compare the pronunciation of this CHUO with CHOU before. COU is pronounced as Cho. CU is pronounced as Chu. CUAN is pronounced as Chuan. CUI is pronounced as Chui. CUN has the combination of alphabet UN form. So, CUN is pronounced as Chun. CUO is pronounced as Chuo. Please compare the pronunciation of this CUO with COU before. DIU is pronounced as Tiu. DOU is pronounced as Tou. DU is pronounced as Tu. DUAN is pronounced as Tuan. DUI is pronounced as Tui. DUN has the combination of alphabets UN form. So, DUN is pronounced as Tun. DUO is pronounced as Tuo. Please compare the pronunciation of this DUO with DOU before. FOU is pronounced as Fo. FU is pronounced as Fu. GOU is pronounced as Go. GU is pronounced as Gu. GUA is pronounced as Qua. GUAI is pronounced as Quai. Please put attention that this Quai is a tritongue. GUAN is pronounced as Quan. GUAN is pronounced as Quang. GUI is pronounced as Kui. GUN has the combination of alphabet UN form. So, GUN is pronounced as Guan. GUO is pronounced as Guo. Please compare the pronunciation of this GUO with GOU before. HOU is pronounced as Ho. HU is pronounced as Hu. HUA is pronounced as Hua. HUAI is pronounced as Huai. Please put attention that this Huai is a tritongue. HUAN is pronounced as Huan. HUAN is pronounced as Huang. HUI is pronounced as Hui. HUN has the combination of alphabets UN form. So, HUN is pronounced as Huan. HUO is pronounced as Hua. Please compare the pronunciation of this HUO with HOU before. JIU is pronounced as Jiu. Note that the alphabet U is on the third position and does not follow immediately the alphabet J. KOU is pronounced as Ko. KU is pronounced as Ku. KUA is pronounced as Qua. KUAI is pronounced as Quai. Please put attention that this Quai is a tritongue. KUAN is pronounced as Quan. Kuang is pronounced as Quang. Kui is pronounced as Kui. Kun has the combination of alphabets UN form. So, Kun is pronounced as Kun. Kuo is pronounced as Quo. Please compare the pronunciation of this Kuo with Kou before. Liu is pronounced as Liu. Lou is pronounced as Lo. Lu is pronounced as Lu. Luan is pronounced as Luan. Lun has the combination of alphabets UN form. So, Lun is pronounced as Lun. Luo is pronounced as Luo. Please compare the pronunciation of this Luo with Lou before. Miu is pronounced as Miu. Mou is pronounced as Mo. Mu is pronounced as Mu. Niu is pronounced as Niu. Nou is pronounced as No. Nu is pronounced as No. Nuan is pronounced as Nuan. Nuo is pronounced as No. Please compare the pronunciation of this Nuo with Nou before. Ou is pronounced as O. Pou is pronounced as Po. Pu is pronounced as Pu. Qiu is pronounced as Qiu. Note that the alphabet U is on the third position and does not follow immediately the alphabet Q. Rou is pronounced as Ro. Ru is pronounced as Ru. Ruan is pronounced as Ruan. Rui is pronounced as Rui. Run has the combination of alphabets UN form, so Run is pronounced as Run. Ruo is pronounced as Ruo. Please compare the pronunciation of this Ruo with Rou before. Shou is pronounced as So. Shu is pronounced as Shu. Shua is pronounced as Shua. Shuai is pronounced as Shuai. Please put attention that this Shuai is a tritongue. Shuan is pronounced as Shuan. Shuang is pronounced as Shuang. Shui is pronounced as Shui. Shun has the combination of alphabet UN form, so Shun is pronounced as Shun. Shuo is pronounced as Shuo. Please compare the pronunciations of this Shuo with Shou before. Sou is pronounced as So. Su is pronounced as Su. Suan is pronounced as Swan. Sui is pronounced as Sui. Sun has the combination of alphabets UN form, so Sun is pronounced as Swan. Suo is pronounced as Suo. Please compare the pronunciation of this Suo with Sou before. Tou is pronounced as To. Tu is pronounced as Tu. Tuan is pronounced as Tuan. Tui is pronounced as Tui. Tun has the combination of the alphabet UN form, so Tun is pronounced as Tuan. Tuo is pronounced as Tuo. Please compare the pronunciation of this Tuo with Tou before. Xiu is pronounced as Xiu. Note that the alphabet U is on the third position and does not follow immediately the alphabet X. Remember my question before. What is the pinyin of Mandarin U sound? As pinyin YU is pronounced as Yu. Pinyin system, on the other hand, borrows English word U, Y, O, U to pronounce you. And indeed, sometimes you will meet people pronouncing this Y, O, U in third tone as yo. Please refer to my previous video to review Pinyin Y, U. ZHOU is pronounced as Chou. ZHU is pronounced as Chu. ZHUA is pronounced as Chua. ZHUAI is pronounced as Choi. Please put attention that this Choi is a tritongue. ZHUAN is pronounced as Chuan. ZHUAN is pronounced as Chuang. ZHUI is pronounced as Choi. ZHUN has the combination of alphabet UN form. So ZHUN is pronounced as Chun. ZHUO is pronounced as Chuo. Please compare the pronunciation of this ZHUO with ZHOU before. ZOU is pronounced as Zhou. ZU is pronounced as Zhu. ZUAN is pronounced as Chuan. ZUI is pronounced as Chui. ZUN has the combination of alphabets UN form. So, ZUN is pronounced as Chuan. ZUO is pronounced as Chuo. Please compare the pronunciations of this ZUO with ZOU before. By remembering a few exceptions, the patterns to pronounce written alphabet U, which is functional alphabet U, are quite easy to follow, right? That's all for this video number 8. Thank you for watching.